It's so windy. I feel like I'm walking across the mall, like on a peak wind day. Like, look at all this stuff. Doing the stereotypical American thing, being like, why are they all driving on the wrong side of the road? And I keep seeing cars and being like, there's no driver in there, and then it turns out they're just on the other side. Anyways, look how gorgeous the city is. Also, Spanish cafe. I've just gone to the loveliest little coffee shop. They were so friendly. The guy was like singing a little tune. They were asking me like how I was doing. They were just really friendly. And now I have a croissant. And it's delicious. Oh my god, it's so cute. Yeah. And so now I'm walking up this hill, looking at the pretty architecture. I don't know how much of that you could see. But I figured I shouldn't stand outside the bookstore doors waiting for them to open. So I'm walking up this hill. Also, the rain and my hair, not a good combo, but it's okay. We persevere. Yeah. I just had the oddest dinner experience because I like walk in the door of this place and I'm like, hey, a table for one? And they're like, we can give you 15 minutes. And I'm like, what? And they're like, we have people showing up at 7, so we need you gone in 15 minutes. I'm like, okay then. And they're like, does that work? And I'm like, sure, I guess, because I'm really confused. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. And so yeah, I ate in 15 minutes. I had pad thai and it was like kind of spicy, like not really, but then because I've been out in the wind all day and then I was walking inside in this like warm restaurant eating really hot food, my nose is running so bad and my face is like bright red, and I'm like, I promise I have a spice tolerance, because again, it's not that spicy. Like, I promise I have a spice tolerance. I'm just cold, or I was cold and now I'm not. And yeah, and then I'm like trying to pay. Like, I pull up my wallet, they take my stuff. I'm like, I don't want dessert. Like, I'm holding out my wallet, and they like aren't coming over. And I'm like, if you wanted me gone this badly, you could have. Like, anyways, look at the view. This is like the worst way I could be filming this. But yeah, but they gave me a chocolate. So, and I think I'm gonna go to a couple bookshops that are open late, and then I'm going to bed early. I'm so tired. Like, I haven't even, like, I feel like I haven't done that much, but I've just been walking so much. Like, I've basically been walking since 8 a.m. this morning. It's like almost 7 p.m. So, I mean, I suppose that makes sense. But like, I'm exhausted. Like, I was sitting in this little market earlier and I was like fully about to fall asleep. So yeah, that's the update. Anyways, that is all. Actually, wait, look at the street once more. Anyways, okay, that's actually all. I went to this lovely queer bookshop, except I didn't realize when they said they were open until 8 that they were open until 8 for events, so I walked in there like 5 minutes before 8 and then was just kind of stuck there because then I felt awkward leaving, and then I was like, well, now I have to buy something because I was making the person who was working the till stay late for me. And so I was like, I need to buy something, so I'm like the only person browsing as this event is going on, and then it took me forever to choose something because I was stressed and also I was trying to find something cheap, and I was unsuccessful, so now I have too many books to bring home. How is it that every single bookstore here is so incredibly lovely? Like, this should not this should not be possible. I just went to there's a old bookstore, and then it's like got Typewronger Books in it. They're like combined. I don't remember what the first one's called, but it's like a small printing studio as well, and they've got all these zines. I got a book of poetry, which I'm not super into poetry, but some of them sound interesting, and my best friend really loves poetry, so I think I'm gonna read it and then give it to them because it seems like the kind of thing they would like. And the person working the till gave me a little pamphlet for a poetry festival that's happening. I will not be here for it, but I was more than delighted to take it because, I don't know, it sounded cool. I got a stamp from the book, like a stamp in the book and the date, and then they were like, do you want like an elephant, a dragon, it listed a bunch of animals, and I have no idea what they're talking about. But I'm like, oh, this is another bookstore. Do I want to stop here? Not really. I don't know. It's a Christian bookstore. No, I'm good. And so I'm like, what are you talking about? But I'm like, sure, a dragon sounds great. Like, I don't know. And I got a little paper dragon. I don't know what to do with it. I've got like a lot of walking around to do today, and I don't want to like squish it or drop it, but now I have a paper dragon. Hi. Okay. The past couple years, I've been so good about not buying books I don't need, and that has all gone out the window this weekend. I had to like force myself out of this bookshop a minute ago because I already had 2 books I was buying, and then I saw like 3 more shelves that I wanted to look at, and I know that I would have walked out of there. I would have walked out of there with even more books if I had stopped. So then I had to not. And now I'm sad because I wanted those books. I wanted to go look at the books. Oh, and all the other bookstores I was going to look at are closed now. I spent too long in the antique shop, but it was so good. Anyways. So, can someone tell the Scottish Tourism Board or something that this hike has some appalling lack of signage? Because I'm so confused where I'm supposed to be going. Because there's a map at the beginning, and there's a single sign saying main path when you, not even when you get on the trail, but like 12 paces after. And then there's just no signs to tell you what any of the trails are. So I hope I'm going in the right direction. Seems like I'm walking towards the peak over there, but who knows? This is the last summit thing. Just as steep as it really can't tell how steep this is. But I'm like leaning all the way forward so I don't fall over between the hill and the wind. This continues to be terribly marked. No idea if I'm actually climbing the right thing. I think so, because it looks like the tallest thing around, but I'm not really sure. So that's nice. Camera under my sweater and it looks goofy, but also it's raining too much for me to not. Like, it's not raining too hard, but like it's raining enough that I'm concerned about my camera.